So I'm just going to go through a brief PowerPoint presentation of the school board's proposed budget for the 2021 school year. So we've started this work, administrators started the work back in September with myself as well as the team leaders in the buildings. And then Scott Isabel and myself met with the principals, and then we spent 2 nights in October with the school board bringing forward the proposed superintendent's budget, and now it's the school board's proposed budget. They've made some recommendations and some adjustments to what we had. A few of the documents that we look at as we're preparing our budget: first, we have a strategic plan in place. So that gives us kind of the guiding light as to where we're going in the school district and gives us targets that we need to hit. The school board also has goals for the this particular school year, and those are things that are drivers for the budget process as well. We have a school district technology plan that as well puts things in place for technology throughout the district and in our schools, and that's a driver as well for our budget process. And then we have a capital improvement plan that looks at least 5 years out, so that it gives us an idea of the projects that we're planning on doing in the school district over the next 5 years. And these are all links. I'll have this PowerPoint up on the district website tomorrow, but all these documents can also be found on the district website if anybody's so inclined to go take a look at them. So another thing that we look at as we build our budget is a history of our enrollment and our projection for next year. So this history is based on an October 1st date. October 1st in the state of New Hampshire is a deadline for all school districts to report their attendance to the Department of Education. So we use that number for these projections. And so we can project kind of what we're going to have in grades 1 through 12. We talk to Gilmington and see how many students they'll be sending over next year, include that in our count. And then kind of the outlier is our kindergarten number, and our kindergarten average has been about 55 to 58, I want to say, 60. Yes. Have we used 60 for that number for the most part? So we put that number in there as well for the elementary school. So that's the one number that's unknown. All the other numbers are pretty well known. Now, things change obviously throughout the school year, throughout the summer as families move in and out. Those numbers will and have changed in the past. So with the enrollment, we also look at staffing, and we look at a 10-year period, a 10-year history of our staffing changes. So we look at enrollment, we look at certified staff that we're going to need for the following year, support staff, district-wide staff. We have a couple of numbers in red for this current year, 2019 and 2020. And those numbers are what we projected that we were going to use for this current year. But the black number is the number that we're actually using. So we didn't fill all the positions that we proposed in the budget. So that's why the red for some of the numbers and the black for some of the numbers. So we're projecting that we're going to be down a little bit in staffing, and I'll show you how that looks in a later slide as well. Some of the projects we have this coming year, we've got several CIP projects, and that's really about lighting. And it's the auditorium lighting, it's the middle school gymnasium lighting, it's the exterior lighting around this facility as well as the middle school facility. So all exterior lighting. That auditorium was one of the things that was not done in the renovation project in 2003. So that's original lighting from 1974 when the space was built originally. And so that lighting is all going to be replaced, as well. Again, the middle school gymnasium lighting is going to be replaced, and then the lighting outside in the parking lots at the middle school and the high school. We're also going to continue with a couple of projects that we started this past year. We're going to be putting in some carpet in the middle school band and chorus rooms. We carpeted the library this past summer and the front office area of the middle school. We're going to continue with that carpeting project and finish off the band and chorus rooms. We're also doing a new student-wide student information system, district-wide. So we have a student information system right now in the district that is expiring at the end of this school year. The company is actually kind of going away, and so we need a new student information system. This student information system is much more robust than what we currently have as well. So we're implementing or putting forward a new student information system. We need something, and we've done some shopping around. Our elementary principal and district technology director have been at the lead of that project. We're also replacing some security cameras and in VR, not a DVR, but an NVR, and the N stands for? Network video recorder. And so at the elementary school we have a DVR system that records the security cameras, and those that DVR system is very tired. We've had to replace the hard drive on it several times, and we really need to upgrade that. We also need to move that system into the data closet, so it's in an air-conditioned closet. District-wide, we have a replacement cycle for computers and Chromebooks. All students in the district have a Chromebook, and so that's part of our technology plan, and so that's where the computers and Chromebooks come in, and that's district-wide across all 3 schools. We're doing a couple of studies, building studies as well. We're going to look at our Meadows property. So we own the property down at the Meadows. It was gifted to the school district, and that property really needs to be looked at, and the school district, the town, needs to decide what are we going to do with that. That building is becoming tired down there, and so are we able to renovate that building? We also, if we're going to continue to play games down there, it would be great to have at least a bathroom facility. Right now we have porta potties that have been there for the better part of 10 years or more, I want to say, and so we need to do something with that property. So we're going to do a study. Is the building able to be continued to be used? Can we build bathrooms in that facility? Is that possible? And then we're looking to do a project here in the middle high school and do not project, but a study, excuse me, a mechanical, electrical, and plumbing study in these 2 facilities. Again, these 2 facilities, the middle school was developed in 2003. This space in the high school was redone in 2004. So it's time to take a look at those systems in this school, as these 2 schools as well, and see what that plan looks like in order to do that work, and plan for that work in the future. We're also putting some money into athletic field maintenance. We've had a pretty slim budget in athletic field maintenance. We're looking to put a little more money towards athletic field maintenance, and you'll see something about athletic or field, a position or a half-time position for field maintenance as well in the budget in a little bit. And we're looking for 2 vehicles. One is a 15-passenger van. So that van would be used, we could transport students from the Gilford High School potentially over to Winnisquam, where we have a program, an agricultural program that our students are involved in. Some students are involved in, but we could also use that van to transport teams, so athletic teams and or small groups of chorus, small groups of band members that go off to all state competitions or different competitions around the state in New England. We also are looking to purchase a truck with a plow and sander. We have a truck currently. That truck is about ready to, we're not sure that it will pass inspection the next time it needs to be inspected. And it's rusting out, and so I think our feet are about ready to go through the floorboards, and it's time to buy a new truck for the district to do some work around the school district. So some of the changes, some of the savings we saw in our proposed budget. We saw a pretty large reduction in our health insurance. We see a small reduction in our dental insurance, and then the reduction of our interest on our bond as well. These are the positions. So these positions are really over. We're not filled. Some of them were not filled this current year, and then we're proposing to not fill some of them next year as well. So there's a high school English teacher. The whole position will be out of the budget for next year. High school social studies, there's parts of a position that'll be out of the budget, that are out of the budget currently. A high school Spanish position that we did not fill this year. District-wide curriculum coordinator, we did not fill that position, but we've used some of that money to do have other people do the job within the district, so people that were in existing positions currently. And then high school science, there's a little bit of a savings there as well. We are looking to add a part-time math position next year, as well as that part-time groundskeeper. So the math position is to hold on to, we want to be able to offer computer science here at the high school. That's something that we currently offer, and we want to continue to offer that program here at the high school. And we have 1.5 groundskeepers right now. We're looking to make that two full-time groundskeepers. They take care of the grounds, obviously, at the schools, both elementary, middle, and high. They take care of the town fields as well, and then they take care of the Meadows property. So a pretty big area of grounds that they take care of. We have 3 warrant articles which are continuing. These are capital reserve funds. We've been putting away money for future projects. One fund is for a project here at the high school in the locker rooms. Again, the locker rooms were another part of the high school that was not developed when the high school was renovated in 2003 or 2004. So the locker rooms are from 1974, and there is asbestos in the locker rooms. It's contained, and we make sure that is taken care of on a regular basis and inspected. But in 22-23, we're looking to do a project to renovate those locker rooms in the high school. When we first started saving money, or when we first started putting that or looking out for that project, we had a number of $870,000. We currently have $302,000 saved up. We're looking to put, if we have a fund balance at the end of this this current year, looking to put $150,000 away to continue to save for that project. We have another project. These are roofing projects. And so again, we're putting money away for the roofing projects. We need to roof the elementary school and roof the high school. And so we estimate about $400,000 for each roof in each of those schools. And so when those warranties run out, we want to re-roof them so that they're always under warranty. And so again, we're putting money away for those roofing projects. First one in 23-24, and then the next one in 24-25. We currently have a balance of $189,000, and we're looking to put another $62,500 in there if we have a fund balance at the end. The last project that we're saving for is technology infrastructure, and so that's the wireless throughout the entire district, as well as not cable, but fiber from the SAU office up here to the high school. And so we're looking to, again, put money away to save for that project in 21-22. We've got $91,000 saved, so we're on our way, but we're looking to continue to grow that fund as well, so that we have money to offset the costs for the taxpayers when those projects come forward. And those projects are all in our capital improvement plan. So this is a kind of a budget summary of the school board's proposed budget right now. So our current budget is the column to the left, and then the school board's proposed budget is in the middle, and then the difference is on the right-hand side. So the general fund budget is down $246,561. Federal projects is down $3,359, and then food service is down $4,564 for a total of $484,000. So we're under budget. We're under level funded. What's not included in this budget right now is we're negotiating a contract with the teachers, and so we have not completed negotiations, and that will be a separate warrant article. So there's no teacher increases in this budget right now. So that's part of why we're under, but we've also been given the kind of the marching orders as to come in with a 1% or a level funded budget, and so we were able to do that, and we've got I think a pretty good budget that takes into consideration all the things that we wanted it to take into consider, and you can go right through there, Frank. Yeah. So, other questions that people might have, or any questions people might have? Happy to answer anything. We start with the budget committee on November 21st. We'll have a brief presentation similar to this, maybe a few different slides, and set up our subcommittee meetings, and then we'll be working with the budget committee right after Thanksgiving, I believe. Yeah?
A couple of questions.
Sure.
Do I have to say name and everything for the record? Yeah.
That would be great.
Sean Murphy, 143 Belknap Mountain Road, Chairman of the Budget Committee. First question, if we okay the purchase of a pickup truck, is that going to eliminate the town from plowing the school parking lots?
No.
Okay.
We would anticipate that the town would still take care of our parking lots. We would use that plow truck to do our sidewalks, to, if we get snow while kids are in session and we need to move snow, we'd be using that to move snow. Sometimes we do need to open up the meadows because we have students going to school down there. So if the town can't get to that property, it would be great for us to have that plow truck to move snow down there as well.
Okay, second question. In looking in the paper, it looks like Mr. Isabel will be retiring next year.
That's what he says right now.
Is there, if there's going to be a replacement, is there going to be any cost savings?
We are just in the start of that project as far as filling that positions, but I would anticipate some sort of cost savings, yeah.
Croc TV.